at my beautiful belly, I know. But right now, I can't get Norwood. There it is. To accept to go live.
Thank the Lord.
Boy, you were struggling over there, weren't you? Okay, people, I'm here. Sorry for that. Y'all get to see my
Jeez.
beautiful belly all in this camera. But y'all see that Georgia Bulldogs t-shirt, though?
Jesus, boy, let me tell you.
Oh, let me turn
That
this
wasn't
down.
it's a little struggle, y'all. A little bit of a struggle, my friend.
I can
What's
imagine.
good, Rod?
I can only
Man,
imagine.
that was
I just had these
that
on.
was a fight worth fighting.
Boy, Norwood and technology do not mesh. Norwood is like
Nah,
your old
man.
ass uncle.
That is factually inaccurate. That
That
is
is
factually
factually accurate.
inaccurate.
That is accurate. You
But what just happened
Instagram
was
Live was kicking your ass today, boy.
no, I don't. It's my phone. As soon as I
You
went
just
into
got a
it,
new phone.
I know. But when I went to live, everything, the whole screen goes like basically blank.
That's
And I'm like, I
iPhone for
know
you.
it's not. I know it's not supposed to look like that. Not Reggie. AJ, you sound like a hater. Boy, I felt like my mama when you don't know who name to call.
When your grandmama try to get all your nephews and nieces and stuff,
Yep. And then they just be like, "Hey, you."
all y'all. That's what we were. All of us was all
Also,
y'all. It could be two of us or
also,
10 of us.
I almost blew out a tire coming to sit down here. Pretty sure I almost broke my leg in the process. I don't know how. I think it just comes with being 36 years old. But boy, it almost took me out for the whole weekend.
Whatever. Oh, I know where they are. They're in another room. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here Saturday morning live. I had to get my brew. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Here to bet big brews for a cause.
I'm not drinking any beers today. Founders Day was on Thursday. So yesterday I nursed a hangover all day.
Ooh,
So no, I'm
Norwood.
good
I
on that
mean,
today.
AJ came with the big hater energy starting
Man.
early, bro. Talking about y'all still ugly. You still short. How about that?
And that's the reason we call them quick scope Davis, ladies and
Boy,
gentlemen.
people that stop growing in 8th grade got a mean complex, don't they? But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, y'all know what it is when we come to Saturday morning live. We talk about all of the games that are about to happen this weekend. Seems like we got a couple slate of games that have college football playoff impact. That could be very, very interesting going forward. Where you want to start?
Let's start with the ACC. You know, we start and we progressively build up to better and better football.
The Atlantic Coast
That is
Conference
also
of
correct, AJ. To
what do you
thine
say?
own self, be slew. But yes, first game of the
First
week.
that was good.
Louisiana. This is not that the school's name has been ULM.
UL.
Now, now they're just Louisiana. Like that's it. Not Louisiana State, not Louisiana University, just Louisiana. But they're playing number 19 Florida State. I
This is actually a good game. A good game for me for Florida State. Not in terms of football acumen.
I was confused. I was like, wait, hold on.
No, but in terms of like Florida State has actually had a really big, I wouldn't say big turnaround, but Mike Norvell has that team going in the right direction and coming off a win of beating Miami 45-3 says a
Well, I
lot
mean,
about Florida State and Miami.
It could have been going in a wronger direction at one point. So I mean, congratulations on doing about what we expected from you.
Well, they beat LSU. No, nobody expected them to beat LSU this year.
Well, that was LSU before LSU found out that it was LSU. That's a different team.
Yeah,
That does not
yeah,
count.
that is
That
true.
that's like early season Jaguars. That team, what it was and what it is now, completely different. They had to meet themselves. So yeah,
They all thought they were
Florida
still at their
State,
old schools.
exactly. Florida State, you need that was a shot, boy. Yes, Florida State, you need to win this game. I think Florida State wins this game pretty handily. What about you?
That was a double-edged shot, wasn't it? I took shot at the old schools and LSU all at
Hey
one
man.
time. I'm taking
And
Florida State.
you pulled the chop out on AJ, so clearly You are. I thought I was with the shits today. Nah, it's you.
I'm going Florida State this one, man. Travis Booker down there. Not Booker. No, what's the quarterback? Anyway, the quarterback is having a really good year, sophomore. And they probably, Josh said with the double barrel, and they probably will use these games to create momentum going into next year and into the bowl games for recruiting purposes. Right now, since you have, let me ask you a question. Since you got your Florida Gators shirt on,
I surely do.
is Florida State the best team in Florida this year?
Hell no. Hell no.
Aren't they ranked higher?
I actually had that discussion with one of my frat brothers on Thursday. No, they are not better than us, and we're gonna play in a couple weeks, and we're gonna figure that out.
So if they beat y'all, would you be willing to say that they're better than y'all?
Yeah, they beat us. But that's not gonna have to happen, so I'm not worried about that at all. This is least of my worries.
Getting that Thanksgiving smoke ready. Getting that Thanksgiving smoke ready.
I feel very confident about my boys. Now,
That's
Billy
gonna be
Napier, I feel less than confident about, but
Josh said FAMU is the best team in Florida. I take it because we like black college football, so you can't really say nothing bad. That was a great setup.
I remember my first joke. Congratulations.
Whatever. Next game, Duke versus Pitt. Virginia Tech is going to beat Liberty. Man,
no, Duke versus Pitt. We are not talking about no damn Liberty University.
Liberty is going to beat Virginia Tech. I'm picking that. Wait, what's their?
I'll be your Huckleberry. I'll take a 6-pack on that.
Wait, let me see their record first.
Nah, you're doing a lot of research. You are way too confident to be swinging like that.
Oh yeah. I'll take Liberty. I'll take Liberty for 6 over Virginia Tech. I'll take Liberty for 6 over Virginia Tech. You taking that?
There's a trick here that I don't know. What's going on, man? Come on, man. What's going on? Because
Liberty is good. No, I don't know anything about the game. I don't know. I can name nothing about Virginia Tech football. Not a coach name, not a player name, nothing. I don't know nothing about. All I know is they in Blacksburg. But I feel like they're having a bad year, and I feel like Liberty is like that mid-major that's always going to be able to upset 2 or 3 teams. They upset Wake Forest already. So I think Wake Forest is infinitely better than Virginia Tech.
I don't trust whatever this is. This is trickeration. I'm not taking this bet.
AJ ain't no plug, bro. Ain't no plug, AJ. I just do my research.
It's something here. It's a fly in the milk. It's something here is not straight. This is a do not bet. Do not bet this
You
game.
said you would take 6. I jumped out there early. All right, man. Whatever.
The fix is in here, man. I do not trust your actions.
All right,
next game up that matters but doesn't matter because I also don't care about this game is Duke versus Pitt. I guess Pitt.
Pitt really was Kenny Pickett, and that's about it. Boy, Josh is calling out your backpedaling. I guess Kenny Pickett was that team, and that was it.
I can go left and right.
They also lost Jordan Addison too. So they lost They lost a lot over the last year. Pitt is having a difficult season, but I'm still gonna take Pitt at home though. When all else fails, pick the home team. Miami. No, I'm sorry.
No, Boston, you're right. You are correct.
We're not talking about Boston College, Notre Dame.
Miami
Notre Dame. Go with the black coach. Miami versus Clemson. I don't know. I mean, I think Clemson may be the weakest number 9 team I have ever seen in the history of football.
Number 9 team. That's the reason.
Whatever the answer is, they are the weakest ranking number 9 team that I've ever seen in football, y'all. So
why do I think that this is a really good matchup?
I do, but I mean, you got to realize Miami really scored like 7 points. It is. Miami's quarterback is so bad. I think they finally made a change, but I gotta take Clemson at home with college football playoff on the line. Like you gotta take Clemson, don't you? Yeah. Anybody willing to bet that? I got everything open.
Because I do believe. I feel like Dabo is on the downward spiral, and I think it is very reasonable. Yeah.
DJ,
I think it's a close one. I really want to pick Miami. I really want to pick Miami.
That would make their season for sure.
And it will break Clemson. That's the reason it was double time for me.
Miami is having a little. While you think, I'll give y'all a little information of why this is an important game for Miami. Miami has had like 3 5-star recruits decommit in the last month, and all go to Florida. I'm sorry. Well, one just committed to Florida in class of 2024. Billy Napier is trying to capitalize on Florida's. I don't know what he's capitalizing on because they've had a bad season, but they have had a bad season. What's y'all
6-4.
That's y'all see that? Y'all heard that? Y'all taped. Norwood said that a bad college season is not 6-4. 6
not
and
for
4
a team with a new head coach. I mean, what do you? Yeah,
boy, you the humility that you display now in your time and era of agony as a Florida Gator fan.
I'm
is impressive. No,
people never
it's humility.
Want you to have
you never ever would. You never would have said.
Team.
Nah, we here now. You never would have said that 6-4 is an okay record for a Georgia football team ever in your life. But yet, 6-4 is good for Florida. No.
Yes, because you know how I feel about it. Either we're playing for a championship, we're not playing for anything anyway. So if we're not playing for anything, then 6-4 for a first year head coach is perfectly fine. I'm fine.
Well, that is awful logic and an awful explanation. But
that's what I got.
That's all you got. Hey, you do what you can with what you got. I understand. Next game.
Boy.
Wait, did we pick this game? We picked Clemson.
Yeah. I want to say Miami, but I also know that Clemson knows that this is their entire season in a nutshell. So I don't think that if Dabo can't get this done, he gonna make me look like a genius.
You might,
and
they might. We might get on ESPN for a little bit. We told y'all that would be our segment. We told y'all.
Oh, that would be my full. I told y'all. Next game up, another game that I think is probably gonna be a very good football game: North Carolina State versus Louisville.
Man, I don't know nothing about this game. I want to pick North Carolina State, but they just got beat at home by Wake Forest, I believe. No, they beat Wake Forest.
But I think that these teams are pretty evenly matched. I'm going North Carolina State though. But I think if you got time, this is one to watch.
I don't know. I was sitting here trying to think, and I don't know. Josh said we should write that segment down. We told y'all that's a good segment. That's actually.
You mean that's the name of an episode?
Yeah, we gonna make that a segment on the show.
We told y'all.
I'm gonna take North Carolina State too.
All right.
The ranked team. I'm just gonna assume that they're better.
Georgia Tech versus 91 UNC.
UNC gonna beat the brakes off of Georgia Tech, boy.
Woo! I don't think they're gonna beat the brakes off of them. I don't think so at all.
I think because UNC scores too many points. I don't think Georgia Tech has the offense. I think Georgia Tech will score like 28, but UNC will score 56. Like I don't see Georgia Tech being able to stop this team.
Yeah, I see like 42-28.
That's close for me. They can put up points. Drake May is good, man. I mean, he's good in the ACC. Good. He's better than DJ Uiagalelei.
Whole
slander.
Lot of
that's right. Slander everybody, Norwood. Just slander everybody in the ACC.
Reggie Davis, slander fest. Yeah, I'm probably taking UNC, but yeah, I'm taking them. I think it's a closer game than people probably realize. And Syracuse versus Wake Forest. This is another really good game of two teams that I think are pretty evenly matched.
Oh, black coach, Syracuse all day. I'm going Syracuse. What's up?
I think they lost last week, so I think they really got to get it together this week. So yeah, I'm definitely going with Syracuse. But I like Wake Forest a lot too, quietly. Next up, we move over to the Big 12. It's a lot of good football this week, thank the Lord, and it doesn't all have to come from the SEC. TCU versus Baylor.
Upset alert. Upset alert.
Ooh. We
Upset
are
alert.
gas.
Baylor at home is a difficult. They can score points, man. They are difficult. This would be TCU's, I think, their only opponent left on their schedule that is worth talking about, if I'm not mistaken. And it's at 12 o'clock in Texas. I'm going TCU, but I would not be surprised if Baylor.
You did all of that. I thought we had.
I'm not picking an unranked team to beat a number 4 team. Come on, man. No.
I'm taking TCU too. I think they actually come here and try to blow the doors off of Baylor and send a message that we are who you think we are.
If TCU does that, then they could solidify. If they blow the doors off no, I'm not taking Baylor. Anybody taking Baylor? Rod, you crazy as hell. All y'all was just waiting on me to jump out there with Baylor.
Hey, man.
No,
we was finna rob you, boy. Let me tell you that. Let him get comfortable first. We finna get all of that off of him.
What's up, Star? What's up, Jay? Welcome, everybody. So who you taking? You taking TCU? I'm telling you, it's gonna be a close game. Though.
I just said I'm taking TCU by a lot.
Mm-hmm. Oh, by a lot? No. You give me the point spread? Nah, we ain't gonna get that deep into it over beer.
Nah.
Texas versus Kansas. Texas, man, Kansas probably gonna beat Texas here. Texas.
Is another good football game.
So here's the thing. Texas is let down. Their defense played good enough to beat TCU. Their defense played. They held them to 17 points. TCU averages like 39, 40 points a game. Texas's defense is for real, but I feel like that was their Goku Super Saiyan 2 moment, and they still lost. And now it's a wrap. Like, you're just gonna get. I think Kansas is gonna beat them at home. The basketball team is gonna beat the football team.
It's so tough because every game that Kansas can win, they're gonna try to win because it's such a big win for them. Salute. But I like Bijan Robinson.
What y'all say? You being cat over there? Is that what y'all say? Being cat over there?
Think
about the beer?
Oh my God. No. Texas. It's another tough one. I'm going with Texas, though. I'm going Texas.
Ooh, 6.
I'll take 6 on that.
6. Splash Cast bet. We betting $6. $6. 6-pack. I'm taking Kansas. Norwood's taking Texas.
Yeah, I'll take that. That's gonna be a good game, though. That's what I want to watch.
Let me ask you a question. About this next game. When was the last time? All of us that are on this live right now are in the same demographic of age. Those that watch college football. When was the last time you came to an Oklahoma State-Oklahoma game and Oklahoma State was ranked and Oklahoma was not? I don't know if I've ever seen that. I don't know if I've ever seen this. And we late 30s. I don't know if
mid-30s.
Last year of my mid-30s. The last year of my mid-30s.
Hey, brother. You be where you are. I'll be where I am. Know that.
But what I'm saying is, when was the last time that you guys have actually seen Oklahoma be unranked and this bad? Even under a new head coach.
A slew head coach.
I don't know. No, not the Des Bryant years, because that was the Sam Bradford years. No way. I don't think I've ever seen this. But
either way, man, I'm picking Oklahoma State.
Let's go Pokies. Oklahoma State. That's their name. Oklahoma State Cowboys. They call them the Pokies for short.
Did not know that. Teachable moment. I was like, what the?
I can see by your lack of reaction. I'm going Oklahoma State. I can see by your lack of reaction. You were like, what the hell?
Excuse me, say what?
The Pokies. Hey, yo.
Yeah. Hey, yo, my friend, what have you said?
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we have the Big Ten, and we just want to let you know that most of this, if you're looking at the play, it is mid. If you're looking at YouTube right now, this is what we think of this. It is mid, outside of one game. Illinois versus Michigan. This is a trap game for Michigan. Illinois is 7-3. The Fighting Illini, a.k.a. the Fighting Brett Bielema's, look like they may win their division, if I'm not mistaken. And unfortunately, we do want to send T's and P's condolences to Brett Bielema. He lost his mom last week, or this past week.
I did not know that.
So they are going to be like on an emotional high. I think Michigan will win at the end of the game going away. Probably go win by 17, but it'll be like a 3 to 7 point game the whole time.
No. Michigan, you are the number 3 team in the country. You better whoop their ass. If you don't whoop their ass, and I'm going to tell you, it's going to be what I already believe. I don't believe y'all are that good, and I don't think y'all are going to whoop Illinois that bad. So once again, it's an opportunity for me to come back and either say, I told y'all so, or maybe I'm wrong. But I'm going on with Michigan, and they better win by a lot. You need to win by at least 3 touchdowns, as far as I'm concerned, to be the number 3 team, and they're unranked.
At home. I think you do at home. Since you're at home, you need to blow them out. If you are on the road, I think you would get the leeway that TCU gets by beating Texas by only 7 points. By them, I think, will be in a close game with Baylor, right? But being at home, the number 3 team, getting ready, the defending Big Ten champ, getting ready for Ohio State, you got to beat them. You got to beat them.
There's a different type of rivalry, TCU versus Texas. This ain't really much of a rivalry.
Well, really,
game.
Texas versus everybody. Everybody in Texas hates Texas, except for the people that like Texas.
Which sucks, because that means you're getting everybody's best game. You the dude to everybody.
But the thing is, their best game was so bad compared to how Texas used to be, how good Texas used to be.
That's big facts. Next up, Pac-12 actually gave us 2 games this week. Big game for me.
Semi-mid.
Nah, I like all 4 of these teams. USC versus UCLA.
Oh, yeah, no, you're right. I forgot about Utah versus Oregon.
Exactly. And, USC has been my sleeper team, and they've been playing pretty well all season minus the loss. This gives them an opportunity to shoot back up there if they could beat UCLA.
Have they been playing pretty well all season, though? Have they been playing pretty well all season? Outside of Caleb Williams, like, running around and creating for himself, like, every time I see them going back and actually just, 3-step drop, 5-step drop, mesh, whatever, their plays are never, like, on schedule. All of their plays are like Caleb Williams doing everything else. Like, the initial something is always blown up.
Oh my God. He said all your plays are user created.
Yeah. If you think about it, like, you know how, like, when you play Madden or used to play Madden, you go up there, you just pick a play, and then you change all the routes at the line of scrimmage? That's exactly what Caleb Williams does every play. And then he runs for 30 yards.
But what if the offense allows him to set that up? I mean, it's unconventional, but if it works like that, then maybe that's...
It didn't work in Oklahoma. They ain't win no national championship.
You love chaos. Maybe their whole offense is just, hey, man, let's play.
You're right. I love chaos. I'm picking UCLA. I'm picking UCLA to beat USC.
That boy used that as a segue like a motherfucker. He said, you're right. I do like chaos, and I will be picking UCLA. How about that? Let's put
UCLA upset of the day, eliminates the Pac-12 and gives the Pac-12 a big middle finger on their way out of going to the Big Ten.
That boy
chaos.
Today.
Six
on that one?
6-pack. Yeah. I'm only betting one person. So whoever picking UCLA, y'all need to bet some people. I'm picking UCLA. But AJ about to be big mad.
Yeah.
AJ said infinite number of beers. He said infinite number of beers on USC.
If he wants to bet that, I'll let him bet that. That's his team.
Oh, no, but Rod's out here. Rod, UCLA for 6.
Oh, there it is then.
Rod, you and AJ betting 6-pack. Yeah. Me and Rod, I see you with me, Rod. UCLA, man. Yeah. Now,
AJ, you and your boys better not let me down, or you gonna be I'm roasting your ass next week. I'm riding with you today because it's your team. It's your level of expertise. Next up, this is a game I've been looking forward to all season.
This game is actually pretty good.
Yes, Utah and Cam Rising versus Bo Nix in Oregon. I am very, very interested in watching this. I don't know how I'm going to watch all these games because I want to see them all.
AJ Unlike said, last put week. The beers up. I like AJ, you arrived 6-pack. So go, but finish what you were saying about this game. AJ wants to bet everybody. 36.
I like the level of confidence, but it's so many good football games. But this is definitely gonna be one. I'm rocking with Utah, man. I've seen them with my own eyes, and that dude Cam Rising he's another unconventional quarterback who gets it done. Give me Utah over Oregon.
I'm gonna take Utah because I don't think Bo Nix is fully healthy. He did hurt his ankle last game. Utah, I mean, they got upset by Florida, which to me we all said really wasn't an upset at the time.
It still ain't an upset. If we played them, we would beat them again.
I don't think so. But right now, and then they really had another upset. I think right now Utah is kind of on a roll, which they kind of do every year towards the end of the year. And they're going to end up probably in the Pac-12 championship game with this win over Oregon. So I got Utah here too.
All right. UGA. Let's get to that.
Hold on. Come on. You got come on.
All right.
Welcome.
UGA versus Kentucky.
Well, I don't even know who is APSU.
Austin P.
Eastern Tennessee. Mass.
Hey, this ain't the SEC's best weekend of football. That's the reason we picked the 3 games. We moved the hell on. UGA versus Kentucky.
Brown Superstar. Brown Superstar Q. Do you want to put a 6-pack up on Oregon?
Oh, Howard, what's good with you?
Let us know if you want to put a 6-pack on, or you'll bet the Splash Cast.
Next up, no, go ahead, man. UGA versus Kentucky. Get your shit off, man. Go ahead, it's your time.
Oh man, what you mean? I ain't gotta say nothing. What's understood doesn't need to be said, brother. Like UGA by 30, they gonna beat the shit out of Kentucky.
So much audacity. Next up, Tennessee versus South Carolina.
Not an upset alert. This will be really good game for the first, how many minutes in a quarter? 15? 15 minutes in a quarter? This will be good.
Go ahead, bro.
This will be good.
Section, yo.
This will be good for the first 22 minutes of the game. Because once Tennessee get rolling, it's
gonna get rolling like steamroll on them, boy.
It's gonna be a really close game, and I say close game. It's gonna be rolling on a river. They about to treat you. Nope, no jokes. Nope, we do not support any domestic violence or anything.
Oh my God, no, we surely do not. Tennessee,
USC, but South Carolina gonna be at it.
No. You said it, and then you tried to come back. No.
All right. Let me finish my take. All right. Let me finish my take. For the first 22 minutes of this game, it's gonna be back and forth. South Carolina may score first. By the end of the game, they will lose by 21 to 35 points. I think Tennessee is going to blow the doors off South Carolina.
Ooh.
They have to. They got to stay relevant in the college football playoff. They have to. They have no choice.
I mean, they're 5. If you just went out, you're good.
Yeah, but you want to have impressive wins too, just in case.
I mean, you're right, but yeah. And in South Carolina, beat them.
Because if Michigan and Ohio State went out and play each other and one loses, you want to be able to say, we're better than them. We blew out everybody else.
They are already better than them. We know that. We know this is a one-team conference. Ole Miss versus Arkansas.
Man,
It's
it's 10
another
degrees
game.
in Arkansas. I didn't know it got that cold in Arkansas all the time.
Yes.
Arkansas get
Yes.
all the weather.
Yes, that is very true.
I don't know. My heart wants me to pick Arkansas. My mind is telling me to pick Ole Miss. I think Ole Miss is that much better.
I'm going with Lane, man.
Yeah, got to go with Lane. Lane Kiffin, and then the rest of the games don't matter. New Mexico State versus Missouri. That probably would be an upset.
Those are the last of the games that matter. We not even going. It's bad that I had to cut the SEC list. I'm glad y'all did a good job last week because this week is terrible. Florida plays Vanderbilt. We need to beat Vanderbilt by a whole lot.
Hey man, y'all, this Vanderbilt just beat Kentucky.
And next, HBCU football. We're going to start with North Carolina A&T versus Gardner-Webb.
Kentucky beat y'all.
HBCU football and North Carolina A&T versus Gardner-Webb. We are definitely supporting A&T. I think they're 7-3 and Gardner-Webb is 5-5. This would be a very big win for them.
My bad. Big South.
One of the few times that we're going to support the Aggies. And then, of course, Hampton is playing Towson, I think, right now, or started at noon.
Have they started? Did they start at noon? No, They started at 1. They started at 1.
Oh, noon Central Standard Time. Of course, I was looking at it. But yeah, we're supporting Hampton. Hampton, go do the job. Get the win.
Let's get to the MEAC.
We get to the MEAC here. We have a game that actually might be pretty interesting. Howard versus Morgan.
Right now. Let me turn that on. Howard versus Morgan is a really good game. Morgan is a young team up and coming in the MEAC. Howard was leading the MEAC for a while until they played North Carolina Central and just got mollywopped. And I think Morgan is coming off a win against South Carolina State. So I'm going to pick Morgan State here just because I don't want to pick Howard.
I actually think in this case, Morgan is both the better team, and I don't like the other team that claims to be the HU. So this is a very easy selection, in my opinion. Next up, we have Norfolk State versus a struggling South Carolina State. As much as South Carolina State's still not playing that great right now, I think they are better than Norfolk.
Yes. I will always go. You already know I'm going with the home team. RIP the Big Mama. Going with Orangeburg, South Cackalack. I got them winning this game. I think Shaq Davis is gonna, and it's the senior day. I think Shaq Davis is gonna go out with a bang here. North Carolina Central and Tennessee Tech. Let's go Central. I'm riding with Central. You've been riding with Central all year, haven't you?
Since the very beginning, nothing changes here. Central gets the win, gets on home. Next up, we have Texas Southern versus Alabama.
The SWAC, the Black SEC. I got a lot of flack from MEAC people for saying that. MEAC, CIAA.
I understand why.
SIAC. Why? Y'all, it's not bad to be the ACC.
Yes, it is. You know what you were trying to say. There is a message that you are communicating by saying that this is the Black SEC.
No, because if you think about it, North Carolina Central is the Clemson. North Carolina Central is the Clemson, and then
hey, I'm gonna tell you right now that no. TSU versus.
All right, I'll leave it alone.
Yes.
Texas Southern and Alabama A&M. Woo! Let's go A&M.
Yeah. Probably about 2 touchdowns too.
At home, I don't think Texas Southern's offense is so bad. What kind of Big Ten football is this on television? He tried to hand the ball off, and there was nobody there. He was it. Wait a minute. They did empty back 5 wide receiver, and the quarterback faked a run pass option, the mesh point, with nobody else there.
And somebody's stupid enough to go for the fake too, even though there's no human to even. But I'm taking Prairie View versus Mississippi Valley State.
I need Valley State to win so that Southern can get into the SWAC championship, but it's not gonna happen.
Not even close.
Prairie View is going to stamp their ticket to the SWAC championship game to play Jackson State again. And Prairie View is going to dominate Mississippi Valley State. Although that coach from Mississippi Valley State has that team going in the right direction.
Absolutely, but yeah, today is the wrong direction, and that is to be playing Prairie View. Cookman versus FAMU.
It's a big rivalry game, man. Big
massive
rivalry
game, but the Cookman just doesn't have the team on the field to compete with FAMU. FAMU wins by a lot. They rectify their season, and put together what I would consider a very impressive, team to be headed to the playoffs.
FAMU has a chance to make it to the playoffs, like you said. If they win out, then they get just as much exposure as Jackson State does.
Yep.
I'm going for FAMU just because I need them to go to the playoffs, represent HBCUs, and get a win.
Yeah, FAMU by a lot. And then Jackson State plays Alcorn at Alcorn. It's going to be a good one. I think this is another probably good 2 quarters of football.
Jackson State never starts out hot. Now you gotta look at the injury report, because remember Shedeur Sanders left with a concussion. He was not unconscious last week.
He gonna play today.
Oh well.
He gonna play.
Then Alcorn
and let me tell you this: I have not looked at any injury report for Jackson State. Best to assume he gonna play today.
The thing about Alcorn, they've had a disappointing year. This would make their year, and it's a rivalry game. I'm going Jackson State, but it's gonna be close, and we have not seen Jackson State really play any close games. All right, where we at now? Let's go.
We are to the NFL, baby. That is where we're headed next, and we always start with the team that matters the absolutely most.
The team that matters the most.
And that is, of course, our Atlanta Falcons. We'll be playing at home against the Chicago Bears. This should have been an open and shut case. Specifically, I think if we would play the better quarterback, Desmond Ridder, but it does not look like Desmond Ridder may ever grace the field as an Atlanta Falcon. Marcus Mariota may be our past, our present, and our future. And the Bears have put together 2 big scoring games in a row, but I'm not betting against my Falcons, specifically against the Bears.
I'm picking the Falcons. I'm picking the Falcons. I'm picking the Falcons. I'm picking the Falcons with my heart.
He's pissed though.
With my heart, pissed. Boy. I'm picking the Falcons with my heart against the Bears.
Why you keep telling yourself that like you're trying to?
Because I don't believe in it. I have lost all. I have lost all confidence in Marcus Mariota, man. Everybody's like, it just, he's had 1 bad game or 2 bad games because he played 2 games. Yes, 2 bad games in 10 days is bad. It looks probably worse than it is. But the Bears right now are on a heater. Justin Fields, at the end of the day, is playing rec ball out there and just running around and then making plays. We don't have a secondary. We may get A.J. Terrell back, which means we're going to put him on Chase Claypool. But there's such a drop-off between our first and second corner. I think it's really our first and fourth corner. Our second and third corners are hurt. And our safeties are so inconsistent that we have to call these shell cover 3 coverages and cover 2, and all they doing is just picking us apart like it's Madden. That's the first coverage you learn how to beat playing offensive Madden is cover 2 and cover 3. So I'm picking Atlanta. Y'all better not goddamn embarrass me, Shada. Don't embarrass me. And my neighbor is from Chicago too.
We really just have. You can't. And Arthur Smith has put together a really good season so far. We've met and passed expectation. But if we lose to the Bears and you continue to play Marcus Mariota, you're going to start looking dumb.
Stubborn.
That is it. Not dumb, stubborn. And it looks like you're in your own way.
Trying to be the smartest guy in the room type shit.
Now you are the smartest guy in the room because you have what we consider one of the worst rosters in the NFL playing like a mediocre football team. But don't let this one point of contention be your downfall. That is what I will say with this whole situation.
Mariota has been better than Matt Ryan.
Who is that saying crazy talk? People just say anything. Matt Ryan has been good with the Colts. What are you talking about? Okay, next. Browns versus Bills. Josh Allen. And, and the Browns caught a raw end of this deal. This snowstorm was the best thing for the Browns. But now that they're playing inside, I think the Bills have the clear and present advantage. And I think that the Bills probably beat them by 3 touchdowns.
Josh Allen has not had 2 bad games in a row this season. Last week, he had a bad game in the elements. Them being in Detroit in a controlled dome and Cleveland, unfortunately, their back 7 has not been the greatest.
Bet you got 6 against the Lions.
Hey man, the Lions just beat beat somebody. But I'm taking Buffalo here. Cleveland's defense has been a surprising dud this year. I thought they would be better, but they're not. So Buffalo by 2 touchdowns. What's next?
Eagles versus Colts. This is a very interesting game.
Ooh, the Frank Reich Bowl.
Yep. Great catch. Great catch. Now I missed that completely. Yeah, this is, yeah. Boy, and both teams get better as soon as you leave. It's you. They'll find out that don't let me find out Frank Wright is the new Jeff Fisher. You really just sucked at your job and you made everybody worse.
No, Frank Wright. No, because Frank Wright was the brains behind the first. He's a really good offensive coordinator. We're yet to know what he is as a head coach.
The Eagles, once again, I told y'all the Eagles, like, they were a good enough team, not the best team in the NFL. I still have more questions about the Eagles.
Man, I'm going with the Eagles because I don't want Jeff Saturday to damn be good. I want Jeff Saturday to fail because you got that job for no apparent reason over all these other black coaches, all these other assistant coaches, all these other people. You were coaching in academy here in Atlanta 2 years ago, and you were an analyst, and now all of a sudden, after all these damn Rooney rules and all these PA associating means, players associating means, coaches associating, all this other stuff about giving everybody a chance, y'all went and signed a motherfucker that had no coaching experience. I ain't got no analysis. I just thought about this. I got mad. My bad, y'all. I ain't got no analysis for this game. I don't have to look at nothing. I want the Eagles to win by 1,000. They just signed 2 Ndamukong Suh and Linval Joseph to replace Jordan Davis. They got Fletcher Cox. They upset for getting beat by Washington. Shaquille Barrett is out for not Barrett. Leonard. Shaq Leonard is out for Indianapolis. I'll give y'all a little bit, but fuck all that. I want the motherfucking Eagles to beat the hell out the Colts. Beat the hell out the Colts, Eagles. Beat them. All right, your turn. My bad.
That. Oh wow.
Oh, disrespect. 6. Let's go. That's right. You ride with them. You ride with them. 6. What's up? I got the Eagles. You got the Colts. Right. I got 6. What's up? What's good? We here.
Boy, that escalated so quick. I'm conflicted because I know that nobody will watch any of the other Colts games, and if Matt Ryan doesn't play good against the Eagles, they'll say that he's washed up and he's always been terrible.
Hey, casualty of war, brother. Sucks.
Collateral damage to Matt Ryan, the greatest quarterback.
I'd have picked y'all if they didn't have Jeff Saturday as a coach. I'd have picked y'all.
Damn, this is exclusively personal. That is it. I have smoke with you. Right.
Only
there,
you.
Move. Because there always be one person. No, you move him. That's the one I don't like. Oh,
and
man,
I don't care
this
either.
is tough.
I don't care either.
Because the Eagles just lost. I don't really trust them, but the Colts is so shaky. I don't know. This is surely going to be a game worth watching. I cannot support Jeff Saturday though. This trash. I don't really support the Eagles though, boy. I guess Splash Cast going with the Eagles. Jesus, my
We betting Rod. We betting Rod. You jumping in on that bet?
Yeah, we in.
Splash Cast versus Rod.
Damn. I don't sit right in my soul at all. Next up, Jets versus Patriots.
Wait, before we move, I will say if the Eagles do lose this game, all of the sudden there will be a little bit of pressure on you. out of going from 8-0 to 8-2 creates a whole lot of pressure.
Hey, and remember what I said right before they lost. Stop worrying about playing undefeated. You play the next team up. As soon as you start looking at that going undefeated, you're focused in the wrong place. They lost.
Josh said you didn't even believe in Matt Ryan. Damn, Josh.
I do believe in Matt Ryan. I don't believe in the rest of that offense, which me and him talked about at length yesterday. So right idea, wrong guy. Jets versus Patriots.
Defensive struggle. This would be a defensive struggle. I
got a question for you. Beat you to it. Mac Jones or Zachary Taylor Thomas? Better quarterback.
Push. Right now,
y'all some trash.
Right now, you
probably trash bag right here. There's a paper trash bag right here. Both of y'all going to the trash. Same guy.
Right now, you probably got to say Mac Jones. Mac Jones has at least passed for 300 yards in a game before. I don't think Zach Thomas has passed for 250 yards in a game. I think last game he passed for like 180. So, right now I would say they're interchangeable. Neither one of them move the needle. If you a 0 here, you a 0 here. If you a 1 here, you a 1 here. But this is the ultimate lateral move if they were to trade. So I would probably take, but I take Mac Jones right now. But I think at home New England is hard to beat. But I don't know, man. I don't know nothing about the Jets. They just went and beat Buffalo. They beat all these teams on the road. Man. I don't know. Who you got?
I'm going with the Jets on this one.
You a believer now?
I like Robert Saleh. I think that players enjoy playing with him, playing for him, versus Bill Belichick. I don't know if he motivates players who are not the best players without the best players.
Who, Bill Belichick?
You have a bunch of I think.
What are you talking about? They had on offense. They had nobody, no receivers, except for at the end of the year they had Julian Edelman. That was probably the best receiver they had.
But you had Tom Brady. You were managing through Tom Brady. You don't really have a guy to manage through anymore. Who you like, Mac Jones? Well, we don't think he good.
I think Bill Belichick is the best coach at doing more with the talent that he has. By far.
Give me the Jets.
I take New England. I hate saying that, but I'm not putting 6 on it. Fuck them. Not putting 6 on them. Yeah, we cussing.
This is the game we need to come back and look at too.
Rams Saints.
The Rams just don't look that well put together anymore.
But I hate the Saints, and I told y'all were gonna have pain and strife. I told you was gonna have pain and strife when y'all went in my DMs after the first game, after we picked our picks, and told me I was smoking a bag of male genitalia. When y'all said that, it is forever war. There will never be no peace between me and y'all. I will always wish for y'all Pain and strife. If y'all are giving money for every win to a charity, that charity is going to go broke because I want y'all to go 0 for forever. They will be ass. I hope the Saints get beat by 1,000. I hope Alvin Kamara requests a trade tomorrow and comes back home to Atlanta. I hope y'all are horrible. I hope the dome roof comes off. Y'all ain't even called a Mercedes-Benz no more. I hope Caesar's Palace shut down in New Orleans. I hope all of that happened. Pain and strife to the Saints, the Taints, the Aints, the wannabes, whatever you want to call them. Let's go Rams. Let's go Aaron Donald. Beat the hell out the Taints. All day. Smoke all day. No laugh. Nothing. Straight face.
Yo, please stop. Please stop.
Dog, they disrespected me, dog.
My body hurts. Yo, peace.
Y'all a dumpster fire anyway. Sorry ass
See
team.
how Reggie feels.
I don't forget shit. Y'all, this what y'all are. Y'all a dumpster fire. Y'all are horrible. I don't forget nothing. I told y'all I screenshotted every
Jordan
Ooh, I screenshotted every direct message that y'all sent me. I screenshotted them all because I told you. I told you so. And y'all better win another game. Y'all better win another game because if you don't.
Yo, my body hurts. Please stop. Yeah. If you've decided that Andy Dalton is your starting quarterback, I assume that you don't care about your team.
It had the nerve to try to argue us down when they were starting Andy Dalton, Taysom Hill, or Jameis Winston were your 3 choices. 3, and Jameis Winston broke his back. And y'all still were arguing us down. Y'all some ass. Y'all some trash. Y'all some ass and trash. Y'all ass and trash together. All y'all are horrible. Boo y'all. Let's go Rams. Get off this sorry ass team.
Lions versus Giants.
Giants gonna get this. Now again, the NFC beast got a little bit of pressure on them now. Cowboys went up there and lost to the Packers. Washington, the team that wasn't supposed to win, went up there and beat the undefeated Eagles. If the Giants lose to Detroit and look human, all of a sudden the NFC beast might turn to the NFC least again. With that being said, I got the Giants winning. Yeah. I think Brian Daboll is a better coach. That's the only reason I'm picking him.
I've tried to support the Lions all season. I've been a closet Lions fan. Wanted to see them turn it around, and y'all have let me down.
Yeah,
in every turn. I can't. I have run out of strength. I can no longer fight the fight with you. I'm going with the Giants. That is nauseating to say. I really don't want to, but you've left me no choice. And this will be the game that the Lions for sure win.
Going for the Lions is like picking that like real small private school that's facing the powerhouse in high school and football, and you're like, dang, we just want y'all to score. Like we just want y'all to score. I feel like that's what we want the Lions to do, but they're just
being a Lions fan is like being a little brother and knowing that your big brother is at home. When you get there, y'all gonna fight every day until your parents get home, and that means you're gonna get pummeled for an hour and a half every day. That is what it means. Yes. You finna get that ass cut when you get to the house. Next, Giants. Ravens versus Panthers.
I need the Ravens to win. I've always told y'all I want all the chaos possible. I want Lamar Jackson to have the best close to the season ever. This is like picking App State before they got good. Yeah. This is like I want Lamar Jackson to cause all the chaos in Baltimore. I want them to have to buy all and reinvent all the crabs on Earth. They're going to have to resupply the Earth with crabs to sell it all in order to get enough money to pay Lamar Jackson because he deserves all the money that Baltimore can give him. And the way that he's negotiating his contract with just him and his mama, like, I want him to get everything. So in order for Lamar Jackson to cause chaos and get everything, I need them to beat Carolina. Plus, I need the Falcons to stay in second place in the division.
Yeah, I think that P.J. Washington, boy, today is an unfortunate day. because you're gonna play against a really good quarterback, and they're gonna be able to see what good looks like, and maybe not what so good looks like.
Well, here's the thing though. Carolina's defense is good. Like, whether you want to say it or not, whether you want to talk about them or not, their defense is good, and Baltimore's offense is inconsistent. So it depends on which one you get.
Lamar.
Oh, and Baker Mayfield is starting. P.J. Washington is hurt. Baker Mayfield is starting. Now that, he may eat a sensu bean right there, because that's an old AFC North rivalry where he was at Cleveland.
I'm still picking the Ravens.
Still, I would never pick the Panthers, so I'm picking the Ravens.
Yeah, the Ravens. Next up,
Commodores. That's what you was about to say.
That's the reason I said say it. That ain't a mistake. Don't nobody know the name of this sorry ass team.
they get that sorry.
Yo, there is no team in the world that has more constant chaos around them. Every day there is the worst day. They are
Baylor
every day they are both getting out of some shit and getting into some shit. Every day. People really need to look at the amount of things that are constantly going on with this organization. There's not a week, damn near no day goes by that bad news does not come out about this organization. And nobody ever has to do any type of apology. Nobody has to do research or a science project on why they constantly mess up. They're not meeting with any leadership. None of this has happened.
Not suspended for 15 games after cooking the books. Let me tell y'all, seen Deshaun. Nothing Deshaun did was right. Everything he did was wrong. And everything that the Houston Texans, this is an awful ass game when you got the Houston Texans sorry ass leadership that enabled a predator, and goddamn the Washington leadership that are predators. But only one team, one person out of all of this guy, and we ain't forget about y'all Washington. I ain't got no sports takes for some of these games. We ain't forget about y'all Houston. As soon as Deshaun requested to leave, then all of a sudden the attorney comes. Like, come on, bro. We know y'all dirty too. But Washington trashy too. It's trashy and dirty, and we don't know who we picking. So when it comes to that, I don't care. Washington, y'all defensive line is really, really good. Y'all defensive line is really, really good. I don't know, Josh. The enabler is worse than the enabled. Yeah, that's true. So that's Houston is worse. But Washington, hey, I don't like y'all because y'all been doing this BS with all this sexual assault. That's been out for like 5 years. Like, this ain't nothing new. This has been out for a long time.
They had season ticket holder money that they just kept. They have multiple sexual assault charges. They did not pay the NFL for the games they sold out.
They had 2 books. They had 2 official company books. One that they laundered money, and one that they reported.
At some point, there has to be some type of organizational and leadership issue where there has to be some type of penance or something. You got to do something. You just can't continue to do this stuff and nobody ever hold you accountable.
Yeah,
I guess you can when you're an NFL owner.
So I don't know who to pick. Push. I don't care. Nothing.
Nobody's,
I'm not picking either one of these
not
teams.
a soul in the world is watching this game. If you do, you got to get some things in your life together. We don't care. Raiders versus Broncos. Boy, talk about it.
boy, pot and kettle. How y'all doing today? The Raiders organization is awful right now. They're
Broncos
crying.
Country. Let's ride.
Let's ride. I'm going. As a matter of fact, let's go, Russ. Let's go. I'm going Denver. I'm going Denver to win this game. I want to see Derek Carr cry again.
Yeah, I told y'all. Now, here we are again. I told y'all. If y'all don't like to hear me say I told y'all, well then listen to me when I tell y'all. The Raiders suck, and I told y'all that all year. The Raiders are terrible. Y'all paid for that quarterback that y'all never really wanted in the first place.
They tried to trade him 3 times and then paid
exactly. That is the reason I said this is stupid in the first place. You know he's not good. Why did you pay him?
They could have traded him to Indianapolis.
Exactly. Y'all wanted Devontae Adams. Now you got Devontae Adams and sorry ass quarterback. Well, I hope you're happy. than a long list of stupid things that you guys did with your boy John Gruden, AB, Mike Mayock. Oh, yeah, the list goes on and on for the Raiders. Congratulations on being a poorly run organization. We wish you nothing but pain and strife. Broncos, let's ride. Now, this is a very big game. Cowboys versus Vikings.
Man, so here's the thing about the Vikings. We have been saying that they were pyrite. They're not that great, etc., etc., etc. And then they went up to Buffalo and beat Buffalo in Buffalo, who is widely considered one of the two teams picked to come out of the AFC. Dallas can't stop the run. And what I noticed that they did against Buffalo is Dalvin Cook was eating. He had like an 81-yard touchdown run.
Dalvin Cook is a very good running back if and when he can stay healthy.
Dallas has a problem on their hands stopping the run. They have a real problem. And the only thing about Minnesota is who is their second receiver? I mean, they have Adam Thielen, but I feel like the Cowboys' second cornerback is better than Adam Thielen. I don't know who the Cowboys' second quarterback is. Is it Awuzike? Nope, he's with the Bengals now.
But don't forget they also got T.J. Hockenson. What's good, Ray? But for me, I also am not getting tricked anymore. The Vikings are the Vikings are the Vikings are a moderately good football team. They're not one loss good. I don't care what happens. I'm not stupid. My eyes are not failing me. The Cowboys are a mediocre team. So the moderately good team will beat the mediocre team. I expect the Vikings to beat the Cowboys. Don't let either one of these teams trick you into thinking that they're better than they actually are. Make a good life decision. But yeah, I'm definitely rocking with the Vikings on that one.
Yeah, I'll take the Vikings. It's a good success story. And of course, that will give everybody news to talk about all week when they speculate about the Cowboys till they sign Odell Beckham Jr.
Yes, that probably does help the Cowboys. Well, I don't know. It probably makes them make a larger push for Odell. I'm not sure if you lose the game, that's going to make Odell more interested in playing there. Next, you have Bengals versus Steelers. I think that, the Bengals haven't had the best season, but once again, I think they're better than the Steelers, who I don't think are very good at all right now.
Excuse me. I think the Bengals ain't the greatest team, but the Steelers their defense is bad.
Exactly. So you got to pick the Bengals. Next, we have Chiefs versus Chargers. Chargers have no wide receivers. I think the Chiefs, this is another one that they're going to blow the doors off of these guys. And
I don't know, man. I think it'll be a close game because the Chiefs always play down to their competition.
It seems to be a good football player.
The Chiefs play down to their competition, though.
Oh, well, watch and see.
I mean, I'm picking Kansas City. I think it'll be closer than what you think.
Oh, no. I'm thinking 17 points. Yep. And I think Kadarius Toney scores again. I think they're going to try to score with him every week going forward just to make New York look stupid.
Yeah, TCU scored just like that.
And then finally,
Josh got a 6-pack on Herbert.
Yes.
We'll take that. Splashcast versus Josh, 6-pack.
Thank you for your donation to the Splashcast.
Watch this motherfucker play the best game of his life.
That damn near won 12 on that one. And then finally, the 49ers play the Cardinals. I think this game is very interesting because we are now going to get Cliff Kingsbury on the hot seat after this one. And him and Kyler Murray, something's going to happen by, I would say, the end of the season with Cliff Kingsbury and Kyler Murray as they continue
trade DeAndre Hopkins to the Falcons. Trade DeAndre Hopkins, request a trade. He said, one, what are you looking at? One, what are you looking at? One, on the sideline during the game. He does not like it there. Trade
told
DeAndre
y'all
Hopkins to the Falcons.
And once again, it's a running theme for this Saturday Morning Live. I told y'all that Kyler Murray was not a very good quarterback. I told y'all they should not have paid him that money before he ever won anything of value. And I told y'all Cliff Kingsbury be tricking y'all because he's a handsome man who wears sunglasses. None of this is real. This is all a Jedi mind trick, and this is all a part of
you
the
ain't nothing
Matrix.
but a Hallmark special, bro. This all you want.
Exactly. You're not tricking me.
You know,
And then you was on them recruiting visits trying to knock people mama off. You are a sick man.
Yeah, people forgot about that.
about
Cliff
that
Kingsbury
part.
was
No,
knocking
I
out them
forget.
recruiting mamas.
You,
Jesus. Recruits was decommitting left and
Yeah.
right. Like, what?
boy, your mama put you to bed, then he putting your mama to bed, boy. He's a sick man. Sick man. And I feel like what's his name? Shanahan.
Jesus.
He just schemes him to death. They win this game, and then we start watching these Cardinals Hard Knocks midseason episodes because they're gonna get very spicy very fast. Do not forget about that.
The worst season that you could have
Yep.
agreed to do this.
Exactly. And you don't think this about to get real good real soon? But remember who told you first at the beginning of the season. And you know what the worst part about this is? They've started to play bad as soon as Call of Duty came out. He'll never be able to outrun Call of Duty now. It's tragic. As much as I don't really like him as a player, I don't want to wish that type of anything like that.
He
on a
could
black
not even
man.
own a PS5 anymore. Or
I
computer,
would
and they
go on TV. I would go on live and burn all of my video games. I might not have no more electronics in the house. No, no electronics in this household. I have to, because you have to beat that rap, or that'll be what you'll be for the rest of your life. You'll be a Twitter joke for the rest of your life.
I feel like you'll always be until he wins a Super Bowl. He'll be a Twitter joke, no matter what. That will always be. He didn't study the playbook. That's gonna be the running joke forever.
And this is the reason that them putting that language in the contract is so messed up. But and then that's the reason they can take it out. The message has already been sent. It's already too late. And for him to then self-prophesize is terrible, man. It's tragic.
Funny to me.
But I told y'all. I did. I said, nope, don't do this. This is stupid. Don't pay. I don't want to, hate on nobody money.
Another
my
dumpster
money,
fire shot in.
I am not spending my money on Kyler Murray until he shows me what he has done in the NFL. And I'm going to tell you right now, nobody thought that Tua was going to be better than him.
Who?
I think most people pick Kyler to be way better than Tua.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't even think they were in the same draft, were they?
No, but I'm just saying, like, they're all contemporaries. They're all of these guys right now are kind of in the same.
That's the point. They put it in the contract and they agreed to it. Like, folks forget about that part. He signed it and then they took it out the contract.
Oh, so you signed it because of all of them zeros. That's the reason he drafted. Hey, yes.
Kyler
Sir,
Murray
you didn't
got paid to not play.
You didn't even read it all. I do not care. I see the money.
What's good, Jarvis?
I want all of it. Yeah.
I think that's you picking the 49ers?
Yes.
Is there anything that the Cardinals can do?
Pray.
To who? Black Jesus. Yes. Right there on the screen. The Cardinals need to pray to Black Jesus.
You knew I was going to say that. That man threw a pass mid podcast. He threw a pass off the backboard to himself. You are sick. You are sick. He says, I'm going to say this. Nora, we're going to say this. And then here,
boom,
well
right
played,
there.
my friend. That's a high level of production. High level of production.
With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of Saturday Morning Live. We are here every Saturday, especially during football season, 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 10:30 Central Standard Time, where we pick these games, bet these brews for a cause. Appreciate everybody tuning in. We will post the bets for this week. Got a few of them going on. Splashcast versus Josh, Chiefs, Chargers. Splashcast versus Rod, Eagles, Colts. Norwood versus Reggie, Jets, Patriots. And I think we got a couple college football games we betting too. USC versus UCLA.
No. We did not bet Jets Patriots. We just picked two different teams.
Oh, that's right.
The rest of those are bets.
Oh, did you put what about Texas versus Kansas? Was that a 6-pack? That was a 6-pack. USC and UCLA, that was a 6-pack too, right?
Yeah, all 6-packs.
Yeah, 30. I bet 30 damn beers. But with that being said, no, if we didn't miss anything, I think we good, right?
Yes, always remember, like, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. We put out 2 pods this week, put out one on Tuesday, one on Thursday, and a playlist, 36-pack, if I remember correctly. I'm pushing for probably another 36 this week. We'll see. But yes, remember, and of course, go watch these HBCU games, specifically Hampton. I think is on TV. And if not, I know that the Jackson State Alcorn will be on TV later today too.
ESPN 3.
Yep. Outside of that, support HBCUs. We love you, and there's only one thing left to do now. What's that, Reg? Hang out.
Appreciate
you. Be
y'all.
out this joint.
Love
Peace.
Y'all. Peace. Ooh, that was good. I like this setup. I ain't gonna lie to you. We had a lot of engagement this show. Can you hear me?
My computer will not go to ESPN to save my life.
No, I finally figured out the perfect setup. Can you see my screen?
Yep.
So I got Spotify, I got ESPN scores, I had Run of the Show, and then I had the Instagram right here. Found a whole setting on my computer that I didn't know I could do. I said, well, look at that. All right, you want to go straight into the meeting, or you want to get something to eat and chill out first?
No, hold on. That was the part that was pissing me off more than anything. I'm like, bro, I can't get ESPN on my screen at all. Nothing. Damn, we ain't scored no points at Vanderbilt in the first quarter. I mean, 3 points. Woo, shit.
Michigan destroying Illinois. No, they're not. It's only 7-0. They just showed the stats. I think Illinois had the ball for 7. They've only run 7 plays. Michigan has run 22 plays, but they only have 7 points.
Shit. I gotta open these blinds now a little bit. It's about to rain all day here too. All fucking day. This girl want me to come hang out. Man, hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no.
She about to give you some butt.
Nah, I mean maybe, but it's too much. I'm not going out this way for some butt. Oh, so you're done.